All right, it's the Midland connection. He grew up in the Heights, and Eddie, who works at Pizza Joe's, because you know everybody goes to Pizza Joe's, is shooting this video for us tonight. And Stacia, thank you so much. She, of course, the proprietor for letting us come back here tonight. Long day for your Pratte pack, but whenever I get a chance to talk boxing with this guy, I do whatever I have to do. He is the professor. He is my good friend. His grandson happens to be a senior here at Beaver. They take on Knock Friday night. His lovely daughter Stephanie and her husband, and of course, his lovely wife. He plays for the grandson, Jeff Belts, in the Beaver Bobcats. Tough outing last week against South Fayette, but hopefully they'll get it turned around against Knock this week. Okay, boxing, HBO pay-per-view, September 15th. I have been waiting for this since the last time they got together. They were supposed to fight in May. It didn't happen, but it's on again. Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. Let's begin with Alvarez. He's 27 years of age. Is he a true middleweight, and this will be a middleweight fight?
No. Probably at best a true junior middleweight, 154. One of the reasons I think that he's delayed the fight, for whatever reason, is to try to put some weight on so that he can measure up weight-wise to the other guy. The other guy probably walks around at 180 pounds or so, and he trains down to 160 to fight, whereas Canelo probably is right around the middleweight limit most of the time. So I think you're going to have a little guy, Canelo, versus a bigger guy in Gennady.
Does it really matter, this whole age thing in 2018? Maybe 20 years ago, yes, but with training methods, nutrition, and Golovkin, he may be in his mid-30s, but he's still got a few more years to go. But everybody keeps talking Canelo 27, and of course Golovkin in his mid-30s. Does that matter?
I think it used to matter in the old days much more than it matters now. Really what you want to go by is the number of rounds fought. For example, I think in Gennady's case, he's maybe fought 180 rounds in his career, whereas Canelo's fought over 350 rounds. So he's got many more rounds under his belt, that is Canelo, than does Gennady.
All right, break this fight down. One thing we know, he is an amazing fighter with footwork, combinations, and he will definitely punish your body. He's a total package. He is Canelo Alvarez. So how do you see him? HBO, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, pay-per-view, Friday night, a week from this Friday, September 15th.
Well, first of all, he's got great movement. That is Canelo. He moves around. He makes it very hard for the other guy to set up the punch. And secondly, he figures out what the punching combinations of the opponent is very rapidly. So he knows generally what's coming. And if you remember watching that last fight, he was weaving away from most of the punches, countering off of his weave, and avoiding the right hand by rolling away from the right hand punch. So I think you're going to see more of the same. He may put a nuance or two into his game, but at this point, with as many fights as he has had, and as many years as he's been fighting, I don't see him making substantive changes.
I mentioned this the other day, but he'll really explain it better than I can. They said that Canelo does well against upright fighters, moving in towards them or them towards him. Explain what that means.
Well, Gennady's a typical European fighter. They stand straighter, don't give you a lot of head movement, and they box in the old, what we should say is the old traditional sense of boxing. So he's not going to be doing any leaning in. He doesn't lean in. He doesn't lean back. He's just a stand-up fighter.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk to Golovkin next. HBO pay-per-view, September 15th. He is Bernie Vukovic. I'm Rob Pratte. We're at Pizza Joe's in the heart of his hometown, Beaver, Pennsylvania. Back with more in a moment. Good evening.